This is another Sister Wives review. This is season 19, episode 10. And let me say, the last part of the episode, I teared up, okay, because it was so sweet. So Christine comes over to babysit Kody and Tony's 3 kids because they want to go out on date night. And they asked if David could come along because everybody loves David, right? He's a sweetheart. He's nice, whatever. David loves being a grandpa and Christine loves being a grandma. And then David made a comment. It was kind of funny to me. He's like, "Oh, I'm very surprised to see the house is clean." I was like, and Christy was like, "Really?" And then we see Meri. She's in her bed and breakfast. She's gonna spruce it up a little bit. She's actually gonna live there, like I guess on the top, like floor or whatever. She's gonna live there, and her best friend Jen is there to help her. And then there's Blair, been there for her. You know, they've both been there for her. And for the past decade, she's kind of been living a single life. Like, sure, she's been with Kody, but not really with Kody, if you understand what I'm saying, okay? And she wants somebody who actually asks, is she safe? Like, did she get home safe? Did she get to the airport safe? Because she never had that with Kody. Kody was that to everybody else except for her. That's what I feel. Because, like, that's kind of jacked up, you know? And Christine was with the kids, like, when they were younger. Because, you know, Janelle was working, Meri was working, Kody was working. They were all working. So she was there with the kids. Playtime, snack time, whatever it was. Like, they showed, like, flashbacks of their home videos. And then Christine felt like she had twins at home because Gwendolyn and Gabe, they were, like, born 4 days apart. It's because, like, you know, Christine had her baby, Janelle had her baby, and, like, they were born close apart, and they were, like, twins. So Meri remembers having to take some time off because, you know, Christine and Janelle were both healing from childbirth. And, you know, her living in polygamy at the time, she did not know what to say to her bosses because they were not out yet with this information. So she didn't know how to go about it, but she was probably like, she said like, "Oh yeah, like I had to take some time off." And her bosses were kind of looking at her like, "Oh, like you're weird or whatever." Because like they weren't out with it. And then, they bought a house. Christine and David bought a house. And there's a lot of stuff that she wanted to do at her house in Flagstaff. But Kody wasn't really there for helping her. Kody didn't really help her with that, you know? And she knows what she wants at the end of the day. She is very adamant about this. She wants David to be her husband. Her second and her last husband. And I think that she deserves him. Like, she deserves to be happy. Like, I remember watching her, like, we're going to get to this in a minute. In the beginning seasons, like, it's good to be religious, but, well, too, like, laced front up. Like, you know, like a lace front, like your wig. Like, she was too laced up, you know. And Meri feels like feels like Kody just wanted her there to just like vent, like a venting person, like that they could work on other things. And Kody said that they were not functioning as a married couple. Kody decided 2 years ago that he didn't even want to fix his married relationship. Why didn't you clue in Meri? She's just been sitting there waiting for you, wondering if you're ever going to wake up from whatever it is your problem. And like, you could even tell her that your doggone self, okay? And Meri is in no rush to date right now. Like, her friends are telling her, you should date. And she's like, I'm in no rush. Like, yes, I've technically I have been single for 10 years because like Kody has not been in their bed. They have not shared a bed, this, that, and the third, and all this other things. But like, technically she's only been single for about a month, which is understandable. And Christine has embraced this whole new lifestyle where she's not as straight-laced as she was, or by the book, you know. And like, she would get on her kids for like saying the F word, which is understandable. But now, you know, most of the kids are grown up now, and you know, you can do whatever. But like, now she's not so tied up, so strung up, you know. Like, she's cool. Like, Christine is actually one of my favorites of the wives. Like, yeah. And then she told Kody, like, at one point, you know, Kody and Tony, they wanted to get married so fast. And, like, they weren't together about a year. But then Christine keeps bringing up, like, oh, my gosh, I've only known David. I've only been dating David for, like, 3 months. And, like, now we're moving in together. I'm like, wow, that's bold. I would never move in with somebody for 3 months. But, like, y'all are older, so I do get it. And you know what you want. So I do understand. And then Isabel is like kind of at odds with it because like it's very like fast. It's very like moving very fast. And, you know, Christine had to like, you know, make sure that, you know, nobody's, you know, I understand, but this is like for me, but I understand, you know. And she's personally made that comment for like the last 3 episodes that is moving fast. But I definitely understand. And, you know, Christine has this realization that we've all had watching the show. She's never lived with a man full time, like every night, okay? And Christine would see Kody every 4 days. So it's not like he was there every day, obviously, because he had Meri and Janelle, and then later on Robin. So add Robin into the mix, she probably wasn't seeing him much at all. So yeah, so this is a nice change for her. And then Meri is about to tell Robin that she's leaving, and she wants to tell the kids. She hasn't seen the kids a whole bunch because, you know, every time she tries to see the kids, it's like pulling teeth with Robin. And like, I don't know why Robin's upset when you barely even let her see the kids. And when she's there, like, she can't see the kids. So I don't understand what is the issue. And then Robin asks, like, is this a conversation that Ariella could be here for? Or does she need to leave? Like, I always taught when I was growing up, if kids are talking, if grown folk are talking, the kids leave. So you even saying that in front of her, she should have just been left the room. So they told her to leave after the fact. And then Kody asked, like, why are you moving so early? Why are you moving so? Why do you even care? Like, you've been trying to push Meri out for years. Like, you keep saying, I'm not interested. You know, like, I don't know. I can see our marriage still happening down the line. And now you want to boo-hoo? Get out of here, Kody. Okay, and Kody never tells Meri what he's truly feeling inside his heart. I wonder why you don't express it. Because he feels like, what? She's doing some tit for tat? No, you're the tit for tat. But Meri said it could be like a severance package. You know, she never asked for alimony during the legal divorce. And what she's saying, severance package, if her and Robin and the kids would help her pack her stuff into the truck and help her move back to Utah, you know. And Meri is feeling, so Robin asked her, like, how are you feeling about this decision? And she says, I feel pretty good about this. Like, it's time for me to go. There's nothing really for me here, which is true. Okay. And Robin says that Meri wasn't fulfilling her best life. She was just waiting there for Kody. Yeah, you came in. That's what happened. You came in. And Janelle thinks that plural marriage was very hard for Christine. And now she could get to be her vivacious, fun kind of self, not like strict and sad. Because there was moments that she was sad, you know. And Christine's 100% sure that this is still going to work. And guess what? They've been married for a year. It's still working. So when you know, you know. You know, and Isabel's concerned about her relationship with her dad. She doesn't want David to replace her dad. I don't think he has those intentions, period, anyway. Like, he has his kids, and he's going to be stepdad to you. I don't think he's trying to take Kody's place. And, you know, to Isabel, he's very present in his kids' lives. And she wants that for herself with Kody. But I don't know. Kody is kind of stuck in his ways, if anybody's noticed. And Robin doesn't want to see the sadness and disappointment in their faces. And Meri always had that relationship with Solomon and Ariella since day one. Like, she was there when they were both born. So, yeah. And then Kody kind of feels sad. Like, again, why are you sad? I don't get it. Like, kind of shocked. Like, I was kind of shocked to see him sad about it. But at this point, you say you didn't even love her anymore. So, why are you sad? Are you sad because it's nostalgic to you that, like, y'all all were together? Or are you sad because you're going to miss her? He says he got a nostalgic heart. So so Truly, David, and Christine are out on these dirt bikes. Truly bites him. I don't know why she did that. And Christine and David are talking. And then, you know, they get out. David's friend's like, oh, let me take a picture for you. But the reaction is, he wasn't taking a picture. David proposed to Christine like we were all waiting for, or at least me, because I wanted to see it. And, you know, he wanted to take her to his favorite place. And he's like, you're my favorite person. And he said a bunch of other things. And he was like, will you marry me? And she said, yes. She was crying. It was a beautiful location. And her love for David, she said, was different than with Kody. Like, she gets to have David to herself. She doesn't have to share David with anybody else. And I know that she's happy about that. But that is it for this week's episode, review, recap, whatever you want to call it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next week when Christine and David tells the family that they are engaged. Bye.